Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well and the Lord is speaking to you and helping you and motivating you and protecting you. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I was in the process of making one of the videos and the Lord has stopped me in my tracks to talk about this fast that I've done and how it really set me free and the benefits of this fast. And so, there's a couple things you need to know. Any fast I'm going to recommend on this channel, any fast that I tell y'all about, is going to be a warfare fast. Most likely, it's going to be a warfare fast, and it's not going to be one of those fasts that you just do just to do. When you go into the spirit room and you do the specific things I'm telling you to go do, you're attacking something. So when you're attacking something, expect to get attacked back. Okay, don't expect to just not get attacked. Expect to have weird dreams. Expect to get attacked in your sleep. These things are normal when you're coming up against a stronghold or a legion. And there is a difference between the both. So, this particular fast is coming up against a stronghold, which means it's not going to like the fact that you are coming in alignment with God. And it's not going to like the fact that you are actually taking the steps further to make sure that you are in alignment with God. So you're going to get attacked, okay? But and you're going to probably want to give up, okay? When I did this fast, I felt like I was losing because it had such a stronghold over me. And so you're going to feel like you're losing, you're going to feel like giving up. But I'm telling you, keep pushing, keep moving forward, and you will have the victory, okay? So now we're going to talk about what this fast is, who it is for, and who is not for. If you're actively still in your sin, meaning you actively are still in the sin, and you have not surrendered the sin to the Lord, this is not for you. Don't come over here for it. This is not for you. If you are still sexually active with different partners, right? Different partners still sexually active, this fast is not for you. Okay? If you are married, I'm talking about like not married in the spirit realm, but married physically, this fast is not for you. If you are masturbating, watching porno, still actively watching pornos, or you're actively lustfully after men and you like this feeling, you don't want to give up this feeling, and you like the spirit, this fast is not for you, okay? Because this fast is a warfare fast. It is not a fast that you just do on a regular basis. It's not one of them fasts that you are just going to do, like how you would do for strength, or you will fast for, you're attacking something. And so if you are not clean in the spirit room, right, if your hands are not clean in the spirit room, there will be spiritual repercussions. And you have to make sure that your hands are cleansed, that you ask the Lord to, hey, cleanse my hands so that I can prepare for war. Now I'm going to tell you who this fast is for, okay? If you were raped, okay, if you were raped and had your virginity stole from you, this is for you, okay? If you are a formal LGBTQ community and you are still struggling with sexual desires, this fast is for you. If you are unmarried, okay, and every time a guy pursues you or a woman pursues you, you cringe, you don't like being touched, you don't like them looking at you, this fast is for you, okay? So come to the front, guys. The ones I'm talking about. Okay, this is called the Young Virgin Fast. And no, you do not have to be a virgin to do this, okay? What this fast does is attack sexual strongholds against you that has happened against you. Any sexual abuse that has come up against you, anything as such as sexual violence that has come up against you, is going to attack that, right? Because if it happened in the physical realm, it happened in the spiritual realm first. So the person that attacked you or hurt you or abused you was enticed by a spirit to do that against you. And that person lost the temptation to temptation and actually committed that act against you. Well, when that happens is in the spirit realm, your title change, right? So you become person's that spirit victim. Okay. So what we're doing is going into the spirit realm and changing the title spiritually. Okay. That way the Lord can come in and intervene against that spirit. We just need to show our resistance, because when you're attacking a stronghold, you can't come up against it by yourself. You have to have the Lords of Angel Armies against it. But sometimes we lose this fight because we don't have enough resistance against that spirit. Okay. So how we do this is we go on this fast. What this fast is telling the spirit is, I no longer align with your way of thinking, and I take back what was stolen from me. Whether it was my childhood innocence, whether it was my soulmate, whatever that was stolen from you in that moment, you're claiming it in the spirit and saying, I'm taking it back. I'm taking back my rights. Okay. This particular fast is coming up against a stronghold. Strongholds do not like to be attacked. They like to hide. And so a lot of times people don't know that they have a stronghold because it's been hidden. So you need to make sure that the Lord agrees with you going on this fast. The Lord tells us when to go on fasts, when to engage in warfare. He tells us how to engage in warfare. He tells us what type of spirit it is that we need to come up against. And so what you do not want to do is go on this fast and the Lord says you're not ready, because there will be spiritual repercussions. Okay? So making sure that you are in alignment with God, and he says that he gives you the approval. Hey, you can go on this fast. Now you're going to need to purchase a couple things. And if you are allergic to roses, you're going to do an alternate with dry oranges or orange oil, because you're going to need a couple things. Okay. First thing you're going to do for this particular fast, because it is a body fast, so we are attacking it because something was stolen from our bodies. Our innocence was stolen from our body. We're attacking it in the body. Okay. Okay, guys. So I want to iterate on the clean hands. Make sure that your hands are clean. Okay, in the spirit realm. Make sure you do not hold anything in your heart against anyone. Make sure that you are not walking in unforgiveness, okay? Because the enemy, if you have anything in your heart and you do this fast, the enemy will use it against you. Not particularly the enemy, but that demon will use it against you. So the law says, and the demons love to use the law, the Bible against you, against Christians, okay? So if the law says you need to forgive your neighbor and you have not forgiven your neighbor, the demon will use that against you to keep that stronghold. So make sure your hands are clean. So this is a body fast, guys. So because the sexual violence was committed against you, to your body, you have to attack it in the body, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to be fasting throughout the day, all right? And how this fast is, it does not stop. You know how you have some hours where you stop fasting? No, you're going to continue to fast even though you're not praying or reading the Bible. So you're going to pray first from 1 to 4. It could be 4 a.m., 4 p.m., it doesn't matter. Whatever is comfortable for your schedule. And then you're going to read the Bible afterwards, okay? And then after you're done reading the Bible, you're going to go about your day how you would normally go about your day. This is how you do the fast. So because this is a body fast, how normal fasts will go, you'll pray and then you'll read the Bible. But what you're going to do is control your eating, okay? So how this is going to work is you're going to be only able to eat certain things at certain times. Let's say if you are praying from 1 to 4 and you get hungry, the only thing you can eat during those times are fruits. If you're done praying from 1 to 4 and you want something else to eat, the only thing you're allowed to eat is fish and chicken. Okay? So that means no red meat, no tenderloins, no pork chops, no ribs, no turkey meat, ground turkey, any of that. The only thing you're allowed to eat out of sight of prayer is chicken and fish. Now, if you want like a starch or something, maybe rice or like corn, that's fine. But you're only able to eat those two things. If you're allergic to fish, just eat the chicken. Also, no sugar. Okay, no sugar, no sweets, none of that. Okay, I know a lot of our fruits have sugar in it, so be very careful of those. I think grapes have some sugar. No nuts. Okay, you're not allowed to eat nuts as well. I don't know if people eat nuts, but you're not allowed to eat any nuts. Okay, you're going to only eat those strict things, which is chicken, fish, and fruit, and a vegetable. Okay, those are the only things you're allowed to eat while on this fast. Remember, even after you're done praying, you're still going to be fasting. It's not going to feel that way because you're going to go about your day how you would normally do it. But you're still going to be fasting because this fast does not stop. It is a body fast. You're also going to need to purchase some things for this fast. Here are the things you're going to need to purchase. The first thing is palm oil. Okay? The second thing is salt. Any type of salt. Sea salt. Any type of salt. You're going to need rosebud. Okay? Rosebud. Rose oil. And you're only going to use rose products. Only. So that means for your body wash, deodorant, body spray. You're only going to use those products. Now, if you are allergic to roses, I know a lot of people are. I am not. You're going to use the smell of oranges. So anything that smells like orange. You could use dried oranges inside your bathtub. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take these baths or showers using these products, okay? Make sure when you take the bath and that you use some sea salt or regular salt or whatever salt you want to use. Okay, you use salt in your bath water, and then you use the rose oil in your bath water as well. Um, or you take a shower, whatever way you want to do. You want to use those two things. The reason why you're doing it is because you're showing up cleansed in the spirit realm. Okay. This particular demon I'm telling you you're coming against hate the smell of roses. So this is how you're going to resist this spirit. Okay. Um, so this is how you're going to come up against it. Also, this spirit likes to come to you in the nighttime hour. Okay, it will come to you while you're sleeping. So make sure that your bed is also prepared with the smell of roses and that you salt your bed down, because this spirit likes to come to you at in the middle of the night. And it's more active around 4 a.m. mark. So you might wake up, you might have a dream around 4 a.m. and you might wake up around that time. So that's why you're going to be praying between the hours of 1 and 4, because the spirit is active at that time of night. Soon as this spirit, you have a dream about this spirit, or it touches you in a sexual way, you get up automatically, go to the bathroom and cleanse yourself. Go wash up using all the rose products. You're not allowed to use any other products besides roses or oranges. Okay, that means no jasmine smelling, none of that. Okay. You're not allowed to. You're only allowed to use rose products um, orange orange smelling products. Okay. Now, this spirit does not come to you twice in the night. So that means once you have one dream about it, it's not allowed to come to you a second time. So then, after you cleanse yourself in the bathtub, just go to, just pray and then go to sleep. And then you wake up and do the same exact thing over again. You pray from 1 to 4 a.m., salt your bed down, wash up with the rose products, salt your bath water, and go to sleep. Okay. What this is doing is cleansing you in the spirit from this spirit, and it's detaching you from this spirit. So the spirit, because it hates everything in God's order, and you are coming under God's order, it's not going to be attached to you, and you're not going to be persuaded by it anymore. This particular battle has to be done by the Lord. So all you have to do is show your resistance against it. You're going to do this for 82 days or until the Lord tells you to stop. Sometimes He will cut the fast off early because you defeated the spirit and there's no need for you to go against it anymore. Um, but you're going to, like I said before, you're going to have a lot of dreams. One thing I forgot to mention is that from the time 1 p.m. or a.m., from 1 to 4, whichever one you're going to do, you need to pray in tongues. Make sure your head is covered and you're praying in tongues. This is why it's important for you to have a prayer shawl, or maybe you can use a scarf. You're going to pray in tongues using a prayer shawl or a scarf. And at night, when you're about to go rest, you're going to cover your private areas with the prayer shawl. So certain spirits in the spirit realm has a smell, a very foul smell. And when you have a covenant with that particular spirit, you take on that smell. This is how spirits are able to identify you. Um, this is why sometimes they also identify you. I've had spirits say, "Oh, you smell good." They identify the smell. You also have spirits that identify you by the sin that you wear. So if you're wearing the sin of your ancestor and that spirit will be confused and call you in, okay? Because they don't identify you as you. Only the Lord has access to you in great detail. He's the only one that knows your daily day. He knows everything about you, even the things that you don't tell people about you. He knows. So that's why you can always know what is God and what is not, because the enemy only comes to you with watered down information, stuff that happened in the past. But the Lord has great detail of your daily life. He knows everything that happened to you. This is why also the enemy confuses you with somebody else. And you ever had a dream where a demon will call you by a name that you have never heard before, but it calls you by what you smell like or what you look like in the spirit realm and what type of sin that you wear. If you had an ancestor named Anne and she was very lustful, and y'all are similar in many ways, the spirit will call you Anne. This is also a lot of times with ancestry contracts. I think I told you before. This happens a lot of times where the spirit will confuse you with different other spirits. When you do not wear the sin anymore, you will have a spirit ask you, "Who are you?" Because they don't recognize you. I've had a lot of spirits who I've had encounters with come to me like, "Who are you? I don't know who you are, but you have information on me. Who are you?" They can't understand because I'm not wearing that sin anymore. So this is, I had a spirit call me Anna or something of that nature, and I was like, "I'm not Anna." And I had to go into the spirit room and ask the Lord, "What is this?" And He told me, "Hey, you carrying the same spirit as that person, and that person died in their sin, so they identified that person instead of you." This is why the Lord said, "I know the heart of every man." He knows the heart of every man, but the devil doesn't know the heart of every man. He can only identify you with the sin that you indulged in. So here are the Bible verses that you're going to need, okay? And you're going to repeat these verses, and you may have to say them out loud in your room, okay? So you're going to read Psalms 89 four times, okay? You're going to say Psalms 89 four times. Psalms 89 is a warfare prayer, and it's a covenant. The Lord is establishing a covenant with David. You're just going to replace David's name with your name. So you're going to say, instead of saying David said, you're going to say Anna said, okay? You're going to read Psalms 59 two times. You're going to read these things before bed, okay? Psalms 59 two times, and you're going to read Romans 10 one time, okay? And then you will just go to sleep. Now, this fast will put you to sleep, okay? It will make you sleepy. The Lord will induce a sleep so you can go against the spirit. Okay, so don't feel bad if you fall asleep and you don't get to read all the chapters. Try to get them to read all of them. They're going to help you so much. But it will put you to sleep. Okay? It induces a sleep. So the reason why he induces a sleep is because a fight needs to happen in the spirit realm, and Lord talks to you in your dreams. He has talked to a lot of prophets, people of authority in the dreams. So most likely, because this spirit attacks you in the dreams and in the physical realm as well, you're going to attack it in your sleep. If you wake up, you feel a little drained, a little tired from the battle, just go get up and wash up, and you should be straight. This is a very long fast. It's 82 days, guys. 82 2 days, and you're going to be doing this for 82 days. Um, but if you are determined to get this off of you, like I was, there's so much freedom in um, getting this spirit up off of you. It's so much freedom into it. So just make sure you know that you're ready for this, because it's going to bring up, it's going to, it's going to dig up a lot of stuff that you may have forgot from your childhood, stuff that you're still struggling with. It's going to bring it up. So, and the Lord does not like any secrets, so it's going to bring everything up. All you have to do is show your resistance to the spirit, and the Lord will fight the rest. Because when it comes to stronghold, we have some authority to come up against it, but to really take that stronghold down, the Lord has to come up against it. It really has to. You have to do it with the Lord. With any battle, you have to do it with the Lord. But some battles, the Lord would allow you to take care of yourself. Um, and some He'll let you, fight on your own. And others, He will fight with you. So yeah, I hope this fast helps you, motivates you, and I hope that you actually break this stronghold that's on your body, because it's like chains being wrapped around your body, and the guilt of it, and the thought of it, it never leaves us. We always think about it, and what's going to end up happening was this is going to set you free. You're not going to have those tendencies no more. You're not going to be thinking about it no more. You're not going to think about what somebody did to you, hurt you anyway, because something was stolen from you in the spirit realm, and this is your right to take it back. So I hope the Lord covers you, and I will leave another slide of what exactly everything you have to do. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.